Hi guys, Mrnewmobile here. Please subscribe followed by the bell. So Samsung just accidentally leaked the Galaxy S25 Edge's price on their own website, and honestly, they might have just shot themselves right in the foot with this one. It's going to be an online-only unpacked event, and they'll start shipping the phone in the US beginning May 30th. Now let's talk about the real headline, the price leak. Samsung Canada apparently got a little too excited and accidentally listed the S25 Edge's price on a promotional page that was supposed to be about discounts for the Tab S10 FE. Of course, someone screenshotted it before Samsung realized the goof and yanked it offline. So the starting price for the 256GB model is $1,678 Canadian dollars. When you convert that to US dollars, it comes to around $1,209. That's just a hair cheaper than the S25 Ultra's $1,300 price tag. Now I know direct currency conversions aren't 100% accurate because of tariffs, taxes, shipping, and all that stuff, but realistically, we're looking at a US price somewhere between $1,100 and $1,200, which honestly tracks with earlier leaks saying the Edge would slot between the and Ultra models. Now we all know why the S25 Edge even exists. Apple's making a thinner iPhone, so Samsung decided to crash that party early by dropping their own slim phone first and stealing some of that spotlight. Cool idea, but then Samsung went and slapped an insane price tag on it. And this is where things start to look real dumb. See, Bloomberg recently leaked that the iPhone 17 Air is expected to start at $899. Now to be fair, the iPhone 17 Air will be an objectively worse device. Single rear camera versus Samsung's dual cameras. Aluminum frame versus titanium. It's clearly not as premium as the S25 Edge. But here's the thing, at least Apple is pricing it appropriately. Samsung, on the other, is out here asking people to cough up $1,100 to $1,200 just because the phone is thin. And let's be real for a second, 90% of people are just going to slap a bulky case on it anyway, so who cares how thin it is? Honestly, at $899 the iPhone 17 Air starts looking like the better deal, even though it's a technically inferior device. Samsung just made Apple's job 10 times easier without Apple lifting a finger. I honestly thought Samsung would take a hint after Bloomberg's report about the iPhone's price. Like maybe they'd quietly tweak their plans to make it make sense. But nope, they're charging full premium pricing for what is essentially a skinny version of the S25 Plus with less battery and fewer features. Let's also not forget that Apple has a closed-off ecosystem and a massive fan base that will blindly buy whatever they make. Samsung doesn't have that luxury. They actually have to convince people to buy their stuff. And when you can just spend $100 or $200 more to get a full-fat S25 Ultra with better cameras, bigger battery, better cooling, and better everything, why would you settle for the Edge? Who's this phone even for? Anyway, moving on. Evan Blass just dropped a screenshot of the official S25 Edge product page confirming basically everything. So here's what we're getting. 5.8mm of thickness with 163 grams of weight, 200MP main camera with 12MP ultra-wide, Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, and 3900 mAh battery, which Samsung hilariously calls long-lasting. We're also getting titanium frame, One UI 7 based on Android 15. And interestingly, Corning Gorilla Glass Ceramic 2 display protection, which by the way hasn't even been officially announced yet. So whether it's better than the Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the Ultra, nobody knows. As for availability, Samsung is planning to release the phone in China and South Korea by May 23rd, and it should hit US store shelves by May 30th. Anyway, let me know, what do you think about the S25 Edge? Will it actually catch on, or will it flop like every other super thin phone we've seen in the past? That is it, guys. Without being said, let me know your thought in the comment below. And if you are new here, please subscribe, like the video, comment. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. Peace out.